Yes, Nigel Farage is with me now at the hotel where he got that very rough reception. Just a quick word about that. Is this becoming something you've just got to put up with in your life?
Well, I hope not, but it happened in Edinburgh last year. It's happened here. This was actually worse than Edinburgh, because in Edinburgh, they came along to make a noise. Here, they came to bar me from actually physically entering this hotel and with intent to physically hurt me. So that's not very nice. Don't like it, but it's not going to stop me.
OK, word about Mr Sylvester in Oxfordshire. Tell me why you've taken the action you have.
Very simple. I didn't even know Mr Sylvester had joined UKIP, and on the Henley Town Council website, he's still listed there as a Conservative. People are entitled to have their own opinions, particularly religious opinions. He's a strong Baptist. And indeed, when he was a Conservative, he said that if gay marriage goes through, there will be disasters of biblical proportions. Now, that doesn't have to be my view, but people are allowed to think things like this. So he said it, there were questions asked, I said, it's a free country, and we said to him as a party, please, Mr Sylvester, will you just say nothing and do nothing and don't escalate this into a national story? And he chose to completely ignore our advice, and anyone that knocked on his door with any camera or microphone got an interview, and it became a national story. We've taken the action against Mr Sylvester, not because he has opinions, but because he didn't display any sense of party discipline or loyalty at all.
Have you got a problem with fruitcakes in your party?
Not really, no. And of course, when he was a Conservative saying these things, you guys weren't covering it. None of you. And yet, suddenly he's UKIP, and you all want to cover it. So I think, to be honest, at local level, our people are under a level of scrutiny that has never applied to voluntary political parties.
But you're a party that's kind of revelled in eccentricity and individuality. As you become more serious, as this UKIP thing continues to grow, have you not got to become more serious?
Well, I think the biggest dilemma that I face as UKIP leader is that I myself believe in free speech and believe in different ideas and want open democratic debate. And I don't want everyone in UKIP to agree on everything. That would be ridiculous. I'm not going to become like Blair and Mandelson and Campbell and give them all pages and say, this is what you must think when you get out of bed tomorrow morning. But by the same token, what I don't want are people, firstly, displaying extremist views. I think we've done very well in stopping that and banning BNP people from even becoming members of the party. But secondly, I don't want people using UKIP for their own hobby horses, distracting us away from what we see as being the big, massively important political battles that need to be fought in the future. So I want people, whatever their views, who are part of UKIP, to treat it as being part of a team.
Nigel Farage, thank you very much indeed. And that big political race culminates at the end of May with the local and European elections.